Hello and welcome to the Wekiva FFA 2021 Awards and Recognition video. Tonight we're going to take time and congratulate those hardworking members and all of their accomplishments this year. Our chapter has grown so much, even though COVID has set us back in communicating with one another. We have still pursued through all of this, and we're going to take time to congratulate all of those who have worked so hard.
Welcome to our 2021 awards ceremony. In past years, we have honored our students with a banquet and awards typically in our cafeteria, but this year it's much different, as we all know. So this year's group was surprisingly resilient. They showed great camaraderie. Whenever we had opportunity to get our officers or members together, it was a special moment because it was so rare this year, and they truly do enjoy each other as much as I enjoy being around them. One of the biggest things that this group had was their willingness to try. They faced with so much obstacles and negative things going on around us, they really showed the will and the desire to perform and study and come together and do things on their own. That was it was quite redeeming. So for that, I'm always going to be indebted to their specialness that this FFA group has this year. Particularly, we have so many seniors that I've seen come up through freshman ranks, and now they're 4 years later and have done so many great things. That extremely proud of that group. And we are actually today screening a number of individuals for officer positions next year. So it's something that we hold dear to our heart because our officers do so much with their leadership and direction and guidance that it's a part of this program that makes it very unique. So we will then present guest speakers today and our CDE and livestock recognition, and then we'll conclude with a senior recognition and officer installments.
Before we begin the awards ceremony, I would like to welcome a special guest that is going to be speaking today. Our Area 4 Vice President nominee, Hendrix Peterson.
Hello, my name is Hendrix Peterson, and this year I'm serving as your District 7 President. Thank you so much for having me here tonight and allowing me to speak. It's truly an honor to be here to celebrate your chapter's accomplishments in the past year. Now I know this year hasn't been what everyone expected it to be, but chapters like you are the reason that FFA is still going. When you were thrown into this situation, you stuck together. You worked together to make the most of it. Through using virtual meetings and attending new virtual events, you were able to still be active during a year where everything was shut down. That tenacity, that passion for agriculture in the FFA is what makes this organization so amazing. So I challenge you. I challenge you to take that same tenacity and that same passion into your next year of FFA, or into your life. For the seniors that are leaving this blue jacket behind, I challenge you to take the lessons that it taught you into your everyday life. Thank you so much again for allowing me to be here and allowing me to speak. Congratulations, Wekiva FFA, and I can't wait to see what the coming year will bring.
Oh, didn't see you guys there. Hello everyone, it is so exciting to be here with you all today, even if that is through a virtual platform. For those who don't know me, my name is Jonathan Stevens, the Florida FFA Area 4 State Vice President. Now, while I would love to sit back and talk about my extreme addiction to lemonade or crank out my favorite R&B and hip hop playlists, I just want us to see how important this moment is right now. We've gone through numerous trials and tribulations within this past year, from the sports dialogues across our televisions and TikTok For You pages to this widespread pandemic. And while the turbidity of gloom and despair has filled some of our lives, what has been so surreal is to witness the resiliency and compassion across our homeland. And while you may sit back and think, well, I don't know what you're talking about, let's just take a step back together. Remember the time when, above all odds, your chapter kickstarted its first virtual chapter meeting with cinematography only Hollywood could replicate? Think about the moment where you shared a soulful and vulnerable experience with others that liberated your spirit in a freeing way. Recall the questionable yet effective Zoom call setup, which included all things snacks, sweatpants, ring lights, and a fresh cut headboard to pull off that optimal slouch posture. These moments, while simplistic and at times trivial, showcase how we can accomplish unthinkable things, incredible things, spectacular things. Because it's not about the perfect service project or having half the student body attend our chapter meetings, but how we build authentic, compassion-filled relationships with each other and push forward the envelope for agriculture, this vital organization. Nevertheless, we can't forget the hidden significance behind this blue corduroy jacket. When zipped up, it gives us a security that provides solace and self-affirmation throughout our FFA career. With that security comes an urgent responsibility to safeguard our associations that lack visibility, perspective, and true empathy. So how will you, as an FFA member, take a stand for this organization? What ideas can you cultivate in commitment to our ethics and virtues? What chance will you take to embolden the world in national blue and corn gold? Thank you all so much for your time, for allowing me to speak, and thank you all so much, Wekiva FFA, for allowing me to serve you, the chapter with the most fun energy, iconic social media posts, but most importantly, the beating heart of diversity within Florida. I hope to see you all at the upcoming and highly anticipated 93rd Florida FFA State Convention and Expo. Thank you all so much, and have a great day.
Awards and degrees. So we have a number of members that have applied for their chapter degree, and receiving their chapter degree this year is Ariel Ramlal, Gabriel Rodriguez, and Jana Sankar. And many students already received a number of degrees earlier this year because we actually had our virtual awards ceremony back in October. But I would also like to announce the 4 individuals that have made great strides, and they deserve their recognition, and that would be the CAB Award, which is given to the student that participates in the most CDEs this year, which are career development events, and that award goes to Amelia Powell for the 2nd year in a row. Our GOAT Award, which is the greatest of all time, goes to our livestock exhibitor who demonstrated the most proficiency, and that goes to our Reserve Grand Champion exhibitor, Ariel Ramlal. Our Ag Student of the Year, who demonstrated remarkable dedication and commitment to excellence and perseverance and all the things that we look for in our Ag students, and that goes to Patricio Carmona. Our John Cloran Scholarship, which is a cash award that is given by Mr. Cloran, a retired agriculture teacher, goes to Darian Lee. So next we'll do our CDE and livestock recognition.
The National FFA organization has strived to create career and leadership development events in order to stimulate real-world activity and compare it to in-classroom activities as well. This year, we'd like to take some time to honor those individuals and teams that have participated in career and leadership development events this past school year.
The Forestry CDE is one of the most competitive events in the nation. Members are required to identify common Florida trees, diseases, insects, forestry tools, and have an extensive knowledge of forestry in Florida. This year's team members included Darian Lee, Amelia Powell, Patricio Carmona, Jana Sankar, Gabriel Rodriguez, Christine Narvez, Mackenzie Eckhart, and Audrey Miller. Our highest scoring individual this year is Darian Lee.
Tractor driving is one of the hardest CDEs. Drivers are required to back a trailer up about 10 to 15 feet. This year, one of our members made our chapter very proud. Jaheem Reed was able to beat out about 15 other drivers in our district competition, which leads us to the state level. We're very proud of Jaheem, and we want to thank Jaheem.
Next up is parliamentary procedures. Parliamentary procedures is a system of debate in which members are given a motion and they have to deliver it and debate on it in a given presentation. This LDE requires members to effectively participate in a business meeting and develops their public speaking skills. The members who competed in this LDE were myself, Patricio Carmona, Mackenzie Eckert, Jana Sankar, Gabriel Rodriguez, and Christine Narvaez. This talented team of individuals placed fourth in the district.
Up next, we have extemporaneous public speaking. This competition gives you 30 minutes to come up with a speech and on a random topic from agriculture. Our own Kenzie Eckert competed in the district competition and placed fourth place. Congrats, Kenzie.
In prepared public speaking, one must create a 6 to 8 minute speech and deliver it in front of a panel of judges. They must become very familiar with their topic and convey the best qualities of a public speaker. Amelia Powell was our prepared public speaker for this year and placed fourth in districts. Congratulations, Amelia.
Next up is our vegetable evaluation team. The vegetable evaluation team had to identify varieties of vegetables in addition to insects, diseases, weeds, and seeds. Our team members were Afrifa Amoa, Christine Narvaez, Ariel Ramwall, and Amelia Powell. Our high score individual was Afrifa Amoa. Congratulations, everyone.
Next up, we have the Floriculture CDE. This is all about plant and tool identification, pricing floriculture products, properly handling customer complaints, and performing a live floriculture practicum. This is not just about flowers, but also about business situations and safety issues. Our floriculture team consisted of Ariel Ramlal, Jana Sankar, Christine Narvaez, and Gabriel Rodriguez, and placed sixth in the state. The high-scoring individual for this team was Jana Sankar. Congratulations, everyone.
Ornamental horticulture demonstrations require participants to give a presentation explaining and displaying the how and whys of various horticulture practices. The participants of this event include Jana Sankar, Christine Narvaez, Ariel Ramlal, Amelia Powell, and Audrey Miller.
Poultry judging is a CDE where students will learn about the production, processing, marketing, and consumption of poultry products. In poultry, students will evaluate live birds, grade ready to cook, broilers, grades for interior and exterior quality, and identify poultry carcass parts. Our team consisted of Emily Harris, Patricio Carmona, Darian Lee, Audrey Miller. Congratulations, Emily, Patrick, Darian, and Audrey.
This year, our very own president, Amelia Powell, participated in agricultural education. Agricultural education requires a single student to create a lesson plan used for the classroom. Congratulations to Amelia for participating in the CDE. Thank you.
Next up is the Horse Evaluation CDE. This career development event is designed to stimulate the study and interest of equine science, while providing recognition for those who have demonstrated skill and competency in this area. This year's team consisted of Audrey Miller, Gabriel Rodriguez, Afrifa Amoa, and Kyron Ellie. Our high-scoring individual was Afrifa Amoa. Congratulations.
The Nursery and Landscaping Career Development event is designed to stimulate learning activities related to nursery practices and landscaping, including the identification of plants, insects, and diseases. Our team consisted of Darian Lee, Patricio Carmona, Jana Sankar, and Amelia Powell. Jana Sankar was our high-scoring individual for this career development event.
Now is environmental science. This year, our chapter participated in the environmental science CDE and placed 9th in the preliminary exam. This CDE required an in-depth knowledge of varying aspects of environmental science and how agricultural practices affect the environment. Team members were Darian Lee, Amelia Powell, Patricio Carmona, and Jana Sankar. Well done and congratulations, everyone.
Now we are going to be moving on to the Livestock Awards because it is no doubt a large part of the FFA program. This year we showed rabbits and poultry. The members that show these animals are some of the hardest and most dedicated on campus. They are willing to spend their free time working with their animals long after the last bell has rung. These next award winners deserve to be recognized for their efforts in and out of the show ring.
During fair this year, we had one person showing rabbits. Ariel Ramlall got reserve grand champion in rabbits with 3 best of breeds. She was awarded this year's GOAT reward.
This year we had numerous participants involved in our poultry showmanship. This includes Haley Lorne, who participated in the laying hen project for her 2nd year. And first year laying hen projects included Josiah Perez and Madison McCall, all of which run blue ribbons for this event. Up next, we also have our best of breed winners who were 2 first years, including Patricio Carmona and Frederica Sannon. And we also have best of class in ducks with Emily Harris and her duck, Jack the Call Duck.
FFA has a special significance to all of us and everyone who's ever been involved. We will now hear from our seniors and how FFA has affected them and how they've grown through this program.
Hi, my name is Darian Lee and I'm the current student advisor of the Wekiva FFA chapter. My journey in the FFA started when I was in middle school. I was extremely shy and uncertain of what I wanted to do. I was encouraged by my agriculture teacher in middle school, Mrs. Hamilton, to join the FFA and try something new. She told me that I should because whenever you go through an open door, you never know where you can end up. And since then, I have not only participated in many CDEs and LDEs and earned my FFA degrees, but I've also grown tremendously as a person and been able to help others do the same, and that is what is most important to me. All in all, the FFA became my family, and whenever I was struggling in other aspects of school, I always had the everyday FFA meetings after school to keep me grounded. I am truly grateful for the FFA and its amazing members who taught me valuable leadership skills, which I will use for the rest of my life in everything I do. And you all help guide me towards my career path also. I'm also grateful for all the great memories I made with my friends and Mr. Hughes along the way. I remember helping set up the irrigation system on the land lab and messing around and helping take care of the animals. We would go on these fun road trips for the competitions and leadership conferences, and of course state convention. And there's also, almost tearing up for the pepper kebab challenge, where we ate a whole kebab full of some of the hottest peppers ever. Didn't cry though. Looking forward, I will take the knowledge and skills I have gained from AG and the FFA and apply them to help solve global issues like current land use and climate change. With my experiences, I would just like to tell everyone to go through these open doors, try new things, be there for others, be confident, and enjoy everything you do. Because that's how you get to where you're meant to be. And if that's not the meaning of life, what is? Thank you to everyone who supported me and has been there for me along this journey, and I wish all of my fellow FFA members the best going forward. Thank you.
That sounds so weird. She could probably hear all of this, can't she? Okay. How's your day today?
Okay.
I'm just kidding. All right, hi. My name's Patricio Carmona, and I'm the current chaplain of Wekiva FFA. FFA has been a really big part of my life. It's probably one of the only clubs that I actually did in high school. Middle school and high school actually. I made a lot of really lifelong friends. I've had Darian, I had Anthony, I had Hassan, Nate, Amelia, who else is there? Jasmine. I really had a lot of really good friends that helped me through a lot. From my adoption, my grandma dying, overall FFA, that's where I've met a lot of my friends, and I've had a lot of fun. Going to Gainesville, going to Georgia, going to Tampa, and a lot of other places. So that's kind of like what I want to thank FFA for is friendship, and yeah. Thank y'all. Yee, pat out.
Going off to college, learning in a different environment will never be the same without a teacher like Mr. Hughes. I've learned so much from him these past 4 years, and the same bell work format every day. I will never forget that. He introduced me into a whole different environment, which is FFA. Back in freshman year, I never thought I'd have this position. Although I do wish I'd be an officer when we could do in-person events because the virtual world just isn't the same. You never failed to make me laugh every time I came to class. I've learned so many things from Mr. Hughes and this program that isn't just science related. I've definitely grown as a different person since freshman year, and Mr. Hughes and this program has definitely played a part in it that is very special to me. Thank you for this wonderful experience and opportunity. Thank you to all the students and Mr. Hughes.
Hey guys, I'm Ariel and I'm the chapter sentinel for this year, and today I'm going to be giving you my goodbye speech because I'm a senior, sadly. But I just want to say that I will forever be thankful for everything that I've learned in this past 4 years from other teachers and from Mr. Hughes. Like, I've grown as a person so much because of this program, because of this chapter, and because of the people I've been around. I can definitely say that I'm not the same person I was 4 years ago. I'm gonna walk out of here a bigger and better person, and I'm gonna go on to do bigger and better things, and I can't wait for that journey because all of you were a part of it from the beginning to the end. And I will forever hold our memories in my heart because we're like a family, and the best times I've ever had in high school was with you guys and in our classroom, just laughing, and all of our events with all our members. And Miss Reese's rhyme stories, can't forget about those. Those are definitely a staple memory. Forever will be in my memory because, yeah, just can't forget about those. They're iconic. But it's bittersweet for me to say goodbye because I think the impact this chapter had on me was like just a lot. I was a very not outgoing, outspoken person. I barely even said words. So now for me to be talking in front of a camera like this it's a lot because I would have never done that. I know it's just me, myself, and I in this room, but I would have never done that. So thank you, Mr. Hughes, for pushing me, even when I didn't want to be pushed. And thank you to all my wonderful friends who I've made along the way for seeing potential in me and for us pushing each other. So, yeah. But I'm probably going to walk across that stage and never look back because I'm not the same person I was, and I am forever thankful for high school for giving me these experiences.
Hello, my name is Amelia Powell, and I am currently serving as Wekiva FFA's president. I would like to talk to you about kind of my growth journey through FFA and what it's taught me and how it set me up for my future. So I didn't actually start high school at Wekiva. I started at a charter school where I really didn't have any friends and I was basically mute, which is for a lot of people very surprising to hear because I talk so much now. And I came to Wekiva through the magnet program, and I was very scared because I didn't know anyone, and Mr. Hughes told me that I should join the FFA program. And as soon as I joined, I started competing in different competitions and making friends. And my first year in FFA, I had my first speech competition, which really opened my eyes and kind of showed me that I had this voice that I really didn't know that I had, and I had potential, and Mr. Hughes showed me that. The next year I competed in an agriculture education event, and I got involved with other educators and other people in agriculture education, and that really inspired me and started opening doors for me in that career area. FFA has taught me a lot, and it has surrounded me with this group of people that is so special and has impacted my life more than I would ever know. They have opened their hearts to me and really given me hope for my future, and they've supported me through everything, and I'm really thankful for all of that. I'm really thankful for Mr. Hughes for believing in me, and I wouldn't have been able to be where I am now He is the reason why I want to become a teacher, and he inspires me every day because of his caring heart and just everything that he's done for me. So without the FFA and without my amazing advisor, I would not be inspired to do what I do today.
Okay, and this year we have a very special group, especially the seniors that have been through us the entire way. Darian, Pat, Frederica, Ariel, Amelia, very special group there that made a huge impact on our chapter. So we will forever be indebted to them. And they're all going to college, and some of them in agricultural pursuits, and couldn't make us more proud as a chapter to develop such fine prospects that have bright futures ahead of them. And of course, you know, with the seniors graduating and new officers coming in, we did our screening and have selected our committee of Mr. Cloran, Apopka City Commissioner Mr. Smith, and Ms. Chapdelaine collectively selected and screened our candidates for next year. And I'm happy to announce our officer team for next year. So, our sentinel for next year, stationed by the door, will be Matthew Lee. Our reporter, Gabriel Rodriguez. Our parliamentarian, Kane Eckert. Our secretary, Emily Harris. Our student advisor, Jana Sanker. Historian, Madison McCall. Treasurer, Audrey Miller. Vice President, Kinsey Eckert. And President of this year's chapter, Christine Narvaez. Congratulations, folks. You did a great job in interviewing, and look forward to another super year.